Welcome back to another episode of Welcome to the Industry. Now, I did say we were going to film through a season and come back around from those artists. I can't really believe it's already been 4 months since we had the first show. We are doing the wrap-up show. And if you remember, our very first guest was already bi-coasting doing his thing. He had just dropped a hint that he was about to knock down like 50,000 albums and start a sync club and he was doing his jogging thing, and he even told us at that time that he was getting ready to start some new adventures of business. That was literally 4 months ago. But let's welcome back our dude, man, GP Butterfield. What's up with it, dog?
What's up with it, D? Thanks for having me back, bro. We had a great conversation before we started recording. Good to see you. You're doing
Of
big
course,
things,
always,
bro.
brother. Yeah, man. So, bro, 70 albums.
Yep. I've been locked in. I'm right here at the desk. Been at the desk, putting all my plays together, bro, mixing my stuff. As an artist, bro, since 2015. I think it's 45 rap albums and then 25 producer tapes. And my genre, like an alchemist type of producer rapper. And that's really what I've been on, and I'm gonna drop it all in one day, and then I still been getting some sync placements, so just gonna leverage those in the catalog, and keep running up the sync shit, bro.
So, since when was this? We talked what last in September on film?
Yep, I made two more albums since then too. I made one more producer
Jeez.
tape, and I made another rap album.
Yeah, man, and that's crazy because a lot of stuff can happen in a short amount of time. And I seen you at working, and I'm like, dude, this dude is literally at work, and he's at the desk, and then feeding his seeds, doing whatever you got to do to complete life. And I'm like, he still got a smile on, man. Most people would have tapped out, cussed out somebody, something like your schedule's
Oh, I be
crazy,
cussing
bro.
people out, bro. I be cussing people out.
Right?
Yeah, don't play with me, bro. I'll cuss them
Don't
out,
play
bro.
with me.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know, bro.
I remember you had that video though when you was checking somebody, bro. You was hot at homie too, but you did it with a smile. You were just like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. I was like, whoever did it, don't do it.
Yeah,
Like
I didn't.
my
I
man's
didn't
from the
post.
West Coast, he'll smack you up.
Yo, bro. I'm real nice, bro. But my personal bubble, bro. Like, don't be trying to come pop that, bro. Don't do that. You know what I
That's funny, bro. So
mean?
and then in that time also I know that you said you were gonna fall back, right? So that you can concentrate. You end up hiring a guy, right, to do all your metadata.
Yeah, my homie Phenomenal. So in 2018, I ran an ad in India for one of my tapes, and I met this producer from India through running the ad, and we became friends. And over time, he became my personal assistant, and shoot him some 50s, hundreds where I can, and have him help me do some stuff, bro. And I probably spent like 1,000 or 2 with him over a couple years, and yeah, he's helped me label stuff and do artwork, and he's really been a blessing, bro. And uh, even that whole thing as an artist, it reminds me, bro, like that $200 I invested in my rap career in 2018 or something. It met me my tribe. You feel me? It gave me a person that saw my talent, that has talent, that is has the right attitude and is, willing to work together, bruh. And I made 5 songs with bruh, and all off of a $200 ad that I ran in India, trying to get my shit out there. So, the blessings never stop giving, and every effort that you make matters, and it all adds up, bruh. So yeah, that's my boy, Phenomenal. And we got he's in the catalog too. I got a producer tape with him. His shit fire. So yep.
Okay, we'll definitely wait for to hear that. And what when are you about to drop all these?
Okay, so we was talking
Because
about
you're
it.
really going for like a Guinness record, bro, like some kind of crazy Guinness record, or I don't know, maybe for your area. I don't know.
Yeah, so we put numbers up on the board, man. It's gonna land where it lands, bruh. But
That's it.
any day, bruh. I have like, I got the old version of Pro Tools, bruh, and I'm on my retarded headphones, bruh. I'm deaf in one ear, bruh, so I'll just be over here, just one ear shorty, bruh, doing all this with one ear, bruh, and I got a couple more edits to make, long story short, bro. Like my Pro Tools, I don't got the new shit, so I can't just bounce it. I gotta listen to all 3 minutes of the song, all 2 minutes. Just some little desk time, bro. Just little micro details, bro. So I'm hoping I could start uploading it like within the next 10 days, and then we can have a release date for like March or April.
Gotcha, man. I feel you, bro. I've been in that same kind of zone. We're just trying to get all the loose ends together. You got all this material, and you don't want it to go waste, but you already know the more it sits, the less time you're gonna spend on it. So, I mean, congratulations for hard charging all that. I know that was a big like mind scramble. Once you looked at it, you're like, holy moly, I got to start somewhere, right? Start with one. Or when did you say double zeros? Like he's like, I had to start with the double zeros. And like I'm getting gauges in my ears. I had to start with the double zeros. Make sure
Honestly,
you got
bro,
everything.
I started in 2013, bro, with the sticky pads on my studio computer, bro. The little notes, I just started making notes and I started going through my folders and I was like, damn, album, 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 album. And then I started mixing and matching. All these kind of sound cool together. And then before you knew it, bro, I'm like, yo, I got 63 albums. And then Phenomenal and Miliano are the like two main producers that believed in me. So I teamed up with them for with some of their beats and we dropped in a couple of their tapes. And, it ends up being 70 projects. The eight I've released and then dropping 62 new projects in one day type shit.
Bro, that's gonna be crazy because we know somebody that's done crazier numbers or whatever, but just that an independent doing it themselves with no backing, all mixed, master produced, um, even
Yeah,
tracked
I had
down
help.
from.
There was some other mixers on some projects, certified Bryson.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
throughout the catalog,
I
I
thought you
hired
did it
some
all.
people. My boy Phil was real fire. He did a tape. Miliano, Grind Kid are like my two main producers. They really believed in me and developed me. And but the rest of it been just me bumping into cats, getting a couple beats from them. I rapped on like probably 80 of my own beats and uh, but yeah, with the mixing and mastering, I did mix like I would say 60% of it or something, bro. I learned excuse me, I watched hella fucking YouTube videos, bro. Buku YouTube. I watched videos this week on how to get my kick to hit a little harder, bro, and just do it, just student of it, bro. I want to be the
Yeah,
best.
man.
So, yeah.
That's good. Always steady improving. That's what I said. And it's funny because like still spitting, but just getting, like yourself heavier into the production side of things. I always have to forget. I mean, remember and try not to forget that, like beats is where it started for me. So, always showing respect to the beat game and the production side. And then it's like, so you learn how to mix through a lot of different productions. So you got your production, so and so's production that because everybody does their sound different. But
Yeah.
now you've got to hear a multitude of different sounds and learn how to mix through all of them different ways. That's a good learning session right there.
Yeah, like
Not
even
that you had a choice.
this week I was making beats, bruh, and it was like I made 10 beats, bruh, and I made like three like hyphy West Coast kind of beats, and it was hella easy for me because I usually don't make that kind of beat, but I like that.
I, bro, but that's where you're from. Like, what do you mean?
I like that kind of music. I like that kind of music, so I tried to make it, and my shit was slapping, and then but then I made like three sample beats that was like super boom bap wavy, and then yeah, I got a lot of like pop people in my life and R&B people, but I don't have that many R&B beats, so I made some R&B beats, and while I'm making all of these beats, I see that like my time in these different regions has really helped me like as a producer and understanding all that shit, bro. Like different sounds and seeing different people do different shit and how they make the hit songs in LA and how they cook up on the beats in Atlanta and how they're doing the punching in and the all the little different shit, bro. And I'm real grateful, bro. I'm 38, bro, and I've been at my music since 18 for real, spending 50 an hour at the studio. First year probably invested 5,000 bucks, 4,000 bucks first year. 20 years later, bro, I've worked with a lot of names and I've done well for myself. I've overcame a lot of personal hardship and I made a family and I have beautiful children and I love the Lord and I help people and my life is set up to help people do their music and believe in themselves, bro. So I feel real fortunate, dog, to be honest with you.
Amen to that, bro. We're not really formatted in your wrap-up show to ask formal questions, but just a little question. How do you feel about the shift, especially in the magazine? They've been talking about how the rap game is shifting back to its roots. Like everything's going back to the boom bap, everything's going back to the uh standard hook, standard verses, like really gotta spit to be on again. And we're trying to really get away from the mumble. We're kind of we're away from it. Everybody's waiting on J. Cole and Nas. No one's talking about a little this or a big this, nothing. How do you feel about that pushing back?
Well, I think also it's like you know, everything's like a wheel and a cycle, bro. So everything just comes around, bro. So, with fashion and art and, movies, oh, humor's in, scary shit's in, drama shit's in, so like you see with like Kendrick being biggest rapper in the world, like, they obviously care about bars, they care about the culture, bro. And so I think it's good, bro. It's good for hip hop. It's good for like the talent. It's good for it's good for seeing like it progress too. It's not the original boom bap. It's not the same sounding stuff. Like even got like the Conway and the Buffalo sound and shit. Like
Right,
it's not the
right.
same boom bap either. It's a like a newer fusion shit, and there's a
But it's dope.
yeah, it's way fire, bro, and there's infinite amount of young talented artists and MCs that like are really doing it. And to the independence part, I think that that's what makes it cool. It's like, bro, if you can get 1,000 or 5,000 or 20,000 people to really rock with you, bro, you don't really need to be, buku famous, bro. You can kind of do cool and them 25,000 people gonna like spread your music. You're gonna get more single plays and get into algorithms and sell merch and for me, bro, I always been on the services shit, bro, because I'm down to help people, bro. Like, my boy said the other days, man, dog, you just pour into so many people, and it like for me, I've been monetizing that, bro. I've helped people for free, but I also help people for money, and and I'm also not willing to help everybody because I'm only one person, bro. I can't like save everybody, and I can't help everybody, and uh, so I try to help people who see me and know what my worth is and my value is and how much other people charge and what other things cost. And if you can't pay me what you would pay bro, why would you want to pay? Why would I want to fuck with you? Because you're not,
Come on
you,
now.
yeah. So I think that, yeah, that's it, dog. Run it up, help people. We've been working with the corporations for a long time, bro, trying to bridge the gap, between the independent artists and business and get our checks and our professionalism up, bro. So I think it's all been working, and it's gonna keep working, and we're gonna keep growing. And for me, I know like I found you, bro. I'm gonna keep finding my vibe. I'm gonna keep finding my tribe and my broskies and helping people, and that's the main mission, bro. The main mission is to get people to believe in themselves. Like even in my social media, a lot of people aren't my fans of my music, but I stand on principles and I represent a thing. I represent the underdogs and I represent something good, bruh. So there's a lot of people that are in tune with what I'm doing, not necessarily because of my talent, but because what's activated inside of me activates something inside of them. And it just be like that, bruh. So we're gonna keep running it up and we're gonna keep campaigning for people and believing in people and believing in ourselves, bruh. And that's what the whole thing about, bruh.
Word. I mean, that's a good deal. Now, I remember you posting a video. You were passing some time at work. How many push-ups did you knock out in most in a day?
Oh, I got fired like 2 weeks ago, but I was there for a
Oh,
hundred.
dang.
I was there for 100 days. Oh yeah, this bitch ass predator manager was just a coward, bro. So I just wanted to smoke, bro. Like I'm not gonna be bullied. You know what I'm saying? You can't be bullying people in America and in humanity, and like this is 2026, dog. Like it's not everybody's playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is gonna let you treat them like that. So I got fired, but 100 days, bro. I hit like probably like 10,000 push-ups, bro.
That's
Yeah,
the most, huh?
yeah.
10,000.
Because I was doing like 2 to 4 sets of like 60 a night, which is like two
Oh,
100
okay. Yeah.
to 250 a night. I just go hop over there, get my issue in. So like. Yeah, a couple thousand a week, bro. I don't know. And then, a
Now
couple
you can't
months.
be swollen to the boss, man. That's why he let you go, man. You can't be swollen to the
Yeah,
boss.
yeah. I just got too much swag, bro. I made too many friends. I was about to be the new manager because I'm the real, I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
GP Butterfield, that's what's up. So
don't play
what's
with me.
new, man? What's next? What's new?
Oh, with running, bro. Like I fell, bro. I fell hella brutally, bro.
Ah,
My
jeez.
jogger
Not in
field is.
front of any honeys.
Dog, there was like 20 honeys like 50 yards
Ah,
away doing a photo shoot. I don't know if they saw me.
no.
I don't know if they saw me,
No.
bro, but I got up and I ran right by them
Boo.
and
He said I bounced up.
I laid on the ground for a couple minutes, but I ain't really ran since. And then right after I fell,
I'm dying, bro.
I bumped into
Oh,
a
shoot.
fire ass photographer named Prince. He's in Atlanta. I'm gonna work with, bro, and it was hella funny. It was like the trillest fucking 90 seconds of my life, bro. I had just ran like 7 miles, bro. I had just like, and I was running, bro, and then I stepped off the curb, and there was a little grate, bro, and I didn't see the grate, and the grate just ate me up, bro. Just swallowed my ankle, bro. Just
No.
Bro, I had a
No.
scar. I had road rash. I hurt my hip, bro. I'm almost 40, bro. So falling ain't easy, bro. Falling ain't easy, baby.
He said I couldn't say nothing to none of them. I just keep running by.
Bro, they was doing just some fucking holiday shit in lingerie, and I just, I just, and then
He
I kept
blew it. He blew
running.
it.
And then there was the other photographer, but he was moving real militant, bro. He had the hoe on the corner with his light and his big rig camera. I was like, oh, bro, going crazy, bro. And I got his Instagram, and bro, nasty, bro. So.
Oh yeah, he's good with the angles in the shade.
Yeah, he's real fire. So yeah, but that's it, bro. I'm switching from recording artist to performing artist. We're gonna get outside. We're gonna take the best 10, 20, 30 tracks on the road. We're gonna do our shit with the producer shit. I got a whole little game plan with my producer catalog too that I haven't talked about publicly, but that's it, bro. More sync placements. More out being outside helping people. Really, really, what with my Rick Rubin type shit, bro. I'm really trying to get more artists to come into the program, bro. Let us do the beats, the sound, the videos, the content, the marketing, the storytelling. You know, we want to do it with people that want to do it, and then we also want to work with like bigger artists that have the budgets to execute these strategies at the highest level where their stories are being told properly and we're creating the voice of like the culture and the community and shit like that, bro, through our visuals and sounds and just showing love and having fun and paying people well and fucking with it. So that's what we on, bro. By we, I mean me and whoever is gonna fuck with me, and so because I'm going
I was
around.
about to say because I'm like, you're solo dolo. Who is me? But yeah, no, I got you. I got you because you do help a lot of people and you are connected quite a bit, across, especially coast to coast wise. But
And
yeah, this is
I
GP
also been going
Butterfield spitting
sugar
at
free,
us.
bruh. Sugar free. I'm sugar free GP, bro. Even though I didn't,
Sugar free GP.
yeah, like sugar free. I get it out of bitch, man. Don't let it
Yeah,
go.
man.
Yeah.
GP
That's
Butterfield putting in the work.
that's it.
Man, you got and then you're not even done, bro. Like you're really
No,
just
no,
getting started.
I'm trying to go get signed now, bro. I'm trying to go get some real money now and go make real music. Not to no shade to my homies that believed in my dream, but like I need to bring them fools to the big lab and hire the musicians and be the Quincy Jones super producer and orchestrate my
Right.
shit. You bring this
Yeah.
in and hey, bro, and then cater the lunch and everybody cooking, and then I have my boy DeeMo people at the shop come bring me my gift pack, and then
Oh yeah, no
we
doubt,
gonna be
man.
real
No
gifted
doubt.
and
Yeah.
lifted in that thing, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Especially when you come home, man, stop by. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, and I'm
We'll
moving to
love
Cali,
to have
bro.
you.
I'm moving back to Cali. I don't know when, but this a public announcement, bro. I'm going
Well,
back
within a
for
year. Within a
tacos.
year.
Yeah, probably like a year.
Tacos.
Yeah, yeah.
Tacos.
I'm running it up.
Bro,
I might even go Goyo's Tacos, bro. I might go to Goyo's Tacos on these hoes, man. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, man, nothing
I might
beats
hit
our food over here.
I might hit up Cactus Tacos and tell them to do a joint venture with me, Goyo's Taqueria. You know what I mean? It could be their little offshoot brand, and it will be gentrified tacos, but they'll be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, gentrified tacos. What kind of sauce it is, whatever sauce it came with.
You know, whatever.
Oh man,
Yeah.
GP Butterfield.
That's it. That's what I'm on, D. I seen you just went crazy with a season. You're really making a platform and giving people opportunity to highlight themselves, and that's a real one, bro. And shout out y'all. And yeah, bro, I'm
Oh,
right here. I'm
appreciate it, man.
Yep.
You know what it was, bro? We took that hiatus to work on the documentaries, and then it just got to a point where it's like, man, this is it's taking so long, and we're losing that connection with the crowd. And then we noticed that with all the new rules of social media, we just gave something a try, and it exploded, and it worked. And I'm glad it's working for all the artists involved. Everybody deserves their flowers. Who's been filmed? Everybody deserves their flowers. Everybody deserves to be heard. And then it's like it was uncapped, but due to time and other projects, yeah, I stopped at 20. I made sure I got 20 of the best coming back into the game. And then that's not to say the next season will start sooner than later and we get 20 more, you know what I'm saying? Is really want to reach everybody I can that's working hard, making movement, and and I don't care who disagrees with it or who don't like it, but I'm giving flowers to people, not selling their soul, who are doing it the right way. And that's really what it is, and that's what our platform has always been about, making sure the hardworking people out there of the music industry of any entertainment entity gets their love, because there's so much. It's like these boxers and these wrestlers who won't retire. Like, bro, you're 50, let it go, let the next generation come up and do something. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are held back by what goes on in the industry. You're not getting your fair chance. You know, we don't need another
Yeah,
King
I
Kong
think I
movie.
think
We,
I think what the biggest thing for me, D, is accepting that I could do what I can do, but if my community and my friends and my network doesn't lift me up, bro, they don't lift me up, bro. But people like you are lifting me up, and as long as that exists, bro, then there's always be opportunity for artists to put themselves out there, and it just takes more people like yourselves and more platforms like yourself to lift us up so people could see us and highlight us and take a look at what we're doing. We live in an information age, bro, or if you're not hitting them
right,
over every
absolutely.
day, bro, like they don't care and they don't know about it and they're not in tune to it. So we gotta make them care. We gotta make them watch. We gotta
That's it.
put it in their face,
Well,
bro.
initially, what we are is when you buy used to buy music, and it would give you like a little bit of a lowdown of the artist inside the cassette binding when you would open it up. Remember, it would unfold and you could read on your artist, and they would tell you, and then they would tell you
Right,
about the album, and then list everybody who worked on
right.
it and
The
all
thank
the
you notes
producers.
to the.
Right. So that's initially what we're a live version of that, bro. Like, if you really want to be real, it's just making sure people get to read that cover and stop just hearing a song and thinking, "Oh, this white dude can't rap," or "Oh, this girl, another girl with eccentric hair," and I don't want to hear this. Like, you get to know people, you'd be surprised how many times people change their mind. Like, you know what, I like this dude. I'm gonna press play. You know what I'm saying? Just by doing that. So it's fair. And with MTV and BET and all the stuff we grew up that raises it to be this way, all dying and taken away, sort of like the music in the schools. Like, you take away the music in the schools, it's hard to come up with great jams. Like, how you gonna go win Friday nights with your football team if you ain't got music in the school? You need a band. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So it's just, wrestlers come out to theme songs. You need music.
Right.
Like I was saying earlier, we don't need another King Kong movie. We don't need another Ninja Turtles, Batman, none of that. Like, there's people out here who are going to college, with their ideas, and they just want to be heard. But like I said, there's those boxers, professional wrestlers who don't want to retire yet and stay, we're stuck in a certain kind of time frame. And it's like, no, there's so much talent out there. We need to with the talent, move with the talent, and it creates a bigger world. I think when we stay circulating around something over and over and over, we're stuck in that atmosphere, and there's just so much more out there. You know what I'm saying? With different artists like yourself, 70 album, some people might be like, man, that's too much. No, me, I'm like, bro, I'm about to hear everything this guy's got to say. And, and then he's still going to be going. So it's like I said,
Oh, and
I
the
know who
bars are
you are.
getting bigger, bro. They're getting bigger,
Right.
bro.
Yeah. But
The
I,
beats are
I know who
getting
you are.
better.
I know you are, so that makes me want to listen more. Now I want to know what GP's gonna say. So this gives a chance for people to be like, yeah, I want to hear what he's got to say. Like, who looks like this guy has something to say for 70 different albums? Like, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this guy's about, because the cover is often trickery. You know what I'm saying? For people, when people focus on just cover value, when they're looking at someone, especially like on a Spotify where you only get 10 seconds to make a decision before it goes to commercial, and then you forgot about the artist you're trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't give enough info. It's not enough. And then YouTube, everybody's getting away from long play. So we've taken advantage of reels and shorts and everything like that to make sure people get heard. And I think it's fair game.
Yep, bro. We up. We gonna stay tapping in. I'm gonna grab a beat tape from you. If you could do it fast enough, you might get in this record book with me, bro. Come on in, man. Just
Bro, fast
drop me the
enough.
playlist.
I make 1,000 beats a year, and I have like 18 of those folders since the 2000s have started. So you beat tape, I can easily do it, and I'm talking about every kind of sound. What I did recently that was crazy was I went through every single one of those folders and put every single song in the category that's supposed to go to. Now we don't have to search. Now it's like, oh, you want to hear something that's reggaeton? Cool. Here's the reggaeton sounds I made since 2014 to now.
Right,
Pick everything's new to you. So pick whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good deal. At least over here too, and especially the way that I sell beats. It's always like auction style. Like I don't, you notice I'll post my beat, but I'll never say who it's to, nothing. And most of the time it's already for somebody, but it's giving people a chance to see what I can do and what you can ask for. You know what I'm saying? Although since I started this year, most of the beats since January that I've been making belong to nobody. I just been making them because it's January. Everybody's first quarter, everybody's writing to the beats they bought over the years, and there's nothing going on right now except
right.
for writing. So writing and recording is going on right now, not doing much sales. So I'm just packing my folders when springtime comes and everybody's looking for those springtime beats, summer beats. You know what I'm saying? The folder's already getting thick. So I'm just doing a lot of boom bap right now. I'll end up doing some more reggaeton and trap just to get ready for the summer. But right now I'm just stuck in that zone of going from scratch for boom bap and cutting some samples that are dope. You know, that's it. But man, my guy GP Butterfield over here giving us the lowdown on everything he's been up to in the last 4 months. Man, you're one of the best minds that are coming up in this game to me. The way you handle everything, and I say that not just musically, like just your life balance and kids and stress and all. Like however you do it, you always keep a smile on your face, man, and that's always important. Knowing you're not defeated. So if you have anything to leave with the people, leave it with them. Because if you don't, we won't see you till next season, brother.
All right, D, that was beautiful, bro. Thanks for your time. GP Butterfield, just keep pushing y'all program. The Lord is the greatest, bro. Love each other, love thyself. You feel me?
Socials,
Help each
socials
other
again.
out, bro, and make the music a big priority, bro. Like, limit them distractions, y'all. Find your distractions, eliminate them, so all you have left is the time to work on what God put you here to do, bro. And for me right now, it just look like the dang desk. Maybe one day I'll be off the desk, bro, but until then, bro, I'll be right here, just clicking away, putting it all together, try to get it out to y'all, bro, and stand on it, bro. So thank you again, D, and that's it. We out.
Man, hit him with the socials one more time.
All right, let's see. Butter emoji on Instagram, TikTok, and then you could always just search GP Butterfield. Google, I'm very Googleable. You might get a couple pages of your boy, you know what I'm saying? I done a thing or two for a thing or two, you know. So shout out y'all, bro, for making it all possible for me. And yeah, let's keep running it up, bro.
Yes, sir. That's going to do it for GP Butterfield's wrap-up show in this season of Welcome to the Industry. It was good having you, bro. We're going to check in with you next season. It's going to be a few months longer down the road, but at least everybody's caught up in 70 albums. Of course, we got some time. So,
Yep, yep.
congratulations, brother. All love. I can't wait to see what happens with all this stuff. And, we'll be talking about some beat tapes and other things so that we'll get involved in.
All right, cool, D. Well, yeah, bless you too, bro, and I'll talk to y'all
All right, man. Stay up.
later.